Welcome, Virgo singles. This is our April 1st through 7th singles read for our Virgo friends. And, un momento, por favor. I'm getting allergies again. Allergies in paradise, always something. Here we are at the beach. It's a really beautiful morning. Can't complain. I literally can't complain. God would strike me down. So here we are, the first week of April with our singles read. Guys, this is for super singles. You're not crushing on anyone. You're wide open. Letting the universe bring in your soulmate here. That's what we're looking for. And your soulmate, let's imagine they've been flying around and they can't land because the runway's crowded with your problems from the past. Okay, you're single now, so they're in the past. And but now you're single, so now they can land. They're going to land, and they're on Spirit Airlines, of course. Why not? And we're going to meet them. We're going to go pick them up since we're fantasizing, we're going to pick them up in a limo. Or maybe a convertible. It's somewhere nice, as the case may be. And we're going to take them on a great date. So you figure out where the date wants to be. That's okay. Maybe you take a picnic and go to the Arboretum. Ooh, I always like that for a first date. Just talk and hang out under the exotic trees, you know. I don't know. Our rooftop bar overlooking the city. It's up to you, but we're going to go there. We're going to try to get to know your person so that you could identify them. I hope I can do this without the wind blowing away. So now we're going to look at the 4 pillars, intellectual, emotional first. And here's their emotional side, and intellectual nature. And now we're going to look at their sexual nature. Ooh la wee, they got the lovers. So they are a lover, because in that spread, in this position, the lovers means they are a lover. Not choice. Okay, because this is your person. There's no choice. They're your soulmate. Once they get on the ground and they go out on your date, okay, they're going to realize it, okay? And we're going to try to identify them for you here. Okay, Virgos, emotionally mature, okay? So if this is an emotionally mature person you're dealing with here, they may be mature, have a little mature age. If they're not, they're going to be a younger person that everyone says about them, you are astoundingly mature. And you have the Ace of Pentacles here with it, which is that in this deck, this beautiful elk that's with a very robust Ace of Pentacles. So I get the feeling too, this is another person. They're going to tell you a story where they had a happy childhood. Ta-da! I love it. I think you so rarely, maybe it's just me, you just rarely get that. But this person had a happy childhood. They have a very strong sense of self in a very good way. They don't need anyone to tell them they look pretty in that dress or anything. They are very self-contained person. They are the master of emotions with the King of Cups. They are mostly available, mostly intelligent person, very stable person. I think the main thing you'll get from them is the story about having a childhood. I think another story you'll get when emotions are so important, guys. You know, when you have this, a lot of things tend to fall into place here. And I'm looking over at their core values, and you got the Empress here. So this is someone that won't spend a lot of energy on negativity, on vanity, on ego, on worrying unnecessarily. So this is a kind of person that can focus on whatever they need to focus on, which brings us to their intellect here. And with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords, I got to tell you, what the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords is this: a brilliant intellect. They have a brilliant intellect. You will see this the minute you start talking to them. I think you're going to see this. They probably have an advanced degree. They're in the way that they speak, they're very outgoing and outspoken, but in a really, because it's the Queen of Wands instead of the King of Wands, so you get all the benefits of the King of Wands, but it's without the harshness. It's with a little bit of sweetness. The Queen of Wands, I mean, she can accomplish the same thing without sticking her chest out, without in a more harmonious way. That's easier for people to deal with. So charming, very charming, and genuinely charming. They're just charming because they're a really balanced, nice person, but they're very, very sharp, and they may show it off a little bit. Their intelligence with this Ace of Swords and the Queen of Wands. They may like showing it off, and that's okay. I think I could just, when I said that, I was almost like they're with you, and you're loving it. They're showing off their intelligence, and maybe wisdom too with someone like this. They're going to have accumulated wisdom over time, and so you're going to like it. You're going to like it. And then sexually, with the Lovers and the Two of Wands. Remember, we don't interpret this exactly like we do a lot of interpretations, because this is your person. We know this is your person. There's nothing about a choice here with them. Okay? So they probably have a lot of experience with sex. And remember, this is your person. I'm not saying they're a slut. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. And they're probably a very good lover. And they probably means a lot to them. And I think with the Two of Wands, I think what this may mean, and I'm looking at the Lovers here where she's swooning in the arms of the knight, and they may be a little submissive, like they maybe want you to take control, and it may be a little surprising, because now this is often the way it is with a lot of times the people that want this in sex, they spend their whole life being in control and solid, and they want a little release. I think that's what this is. So, but I think sexually you're just gonna love it. It's gonna be fantastic. Whoever is involved with them sexually is probably not unhappy in that regard. Now, when you look at their core values, they're very traditional. This kind of goes along with where they want. They may have maybe they came from money. But with the Six of Cups combined here, also, man, they're traditional in the sense of family and home. The country means a lot to them. Their home means a lot. They had the happy childhood. I mean, the Six of Cups the literal interpretation of Six of Cups is happy childhood. And so they might look back to that, and not really look back to it, but they may have connections still. Like when they go on vacation, maybe they go on vacation somewhere with the family, beautiful in the mountains or the ocean, and it's a tradition, or they all get together at Christmas or something. But there's someone that loves their family, and I mean their mother, father, siblings, extended family here. And they're very in control. It's kind of like the Queen of Wands here with the Empress opposed to the Emperor. They're abundant and fertile. I mean, you're going to have babies if that's what you want. They're someone that's definitely going to want a family. That's going to be. They may talk about that. On the first, second date, a lot of times we don't want to talk about that. But if you take it there, I guarantee you they're going to say, I really want to have a family. And that means a lot to me. I think that pretty well describes your person, Virgo. But let me know, like, share, subscribe, give me a comment, go out on a date, find this person. Thank you.